What are your thoughts on 6ix9ine right now in his situation?
Look, you know, I feel. I don't think how. Look, 6ix9ine is not from the street.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I liked him because, like, I liked Soulja Boy. Like, when he came, I looked and I was like, he's 16 years old. He produced the record, made the dance, got his homeboy, and then shot it. I want to see him have a hit. That guy that does it. Like, 'cause I couldn't do that at 16.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I thought he had something in, like, I was like, yo, he's special.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They do all that. And then with 6ix9ine, his imaging was stronger than the music.
Mm-hmm.
Because middle America, the people that actually are purchasing hip-hop music, they can dye their hair blonde and then dye their hair those colors.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And then they see them in the element that they've been. Hip-hop allows you to be on a safari and get close enough to the animals without being in danger. And they seeing him in the safari, in the middle of the whole pack, and you cooking, and the little homies he had around him. And I say it because when I use little, only because they, like my crew's baby brothers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Little, they're younger.
Mm-hmm.
The next litter
Gotcha.
of it was around.
Mm-hmm.
They don't go.
Mm.
So while he was talking, that's why he would say, "Suck 'em up."
Mm-hmm.
Anybody say something, suck 'em up. Because you know for sure they're gonna do it. They'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was giving him the confidence to do that. But you know, I look and going, I don't know. Look, the guys that actually chose that lifestyle, they're conscious of it.
I mean, when
they turn.
did you ever have a combo with him, like, you know? Because I mean, I'm sure it was interesting to you, because I think about what it would have been like if social media was around in 2003. So I'm sure you saw him like, yo, this is really my son. Like,
I'm looking like
got my whole blueprint. So, but you knew what came with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
what he saw from me was over time. He was doing it in such a short window that it was commanding a different level of attention.
Mm-hmm.
And then culturally, they're going, gang, gang, gang. When I get on the record with them, I'll go, I am not gang, gang. I do not gang bang. Immediately. Because I don't like RICO. I don't like conspiracy.
right.
You know, give me a homicide right now. I'll take a homicide right now before you give me that. Because, look, John Gotti will walk out the courtroom successful 3 times until they start calling him Teflon Don homicides. And then they come
with that RICO,
and then you 23-1 marrying.
Yeah, it's done.
You know, it get crazy. So like that those laws were designed for you not to escape them. You know, so it'd be a tough. That term, when I saw what I saw in the paper,
mm-hmm.
I feel like he's gonna tell on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That was a part that wasn't even in the indictment. The stuff that they're saying that he's talking about is not in the indictment, so he's offering that along with everything else, and then they added those new people to the indictment.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So in 2019 and 2020, can this whole situation happen with 6ix9ine, and then him come home and still have a successful music career? Because we're in a different day and age, so I'm just curious.
It is different.
What do you think?
Look, I think he can make music and people can hear it, but the original core and bass that he tapped into won't route.
Even though that original core bass, the fans, they didn't really care if he really came from that.
Right.
But everybody,
it was entertaining. Look, they didn't look at it and say
he wasn't built for that.
He would say, "Did you let the little rainbow kid say that to you?"
Right.
And you're not gonna do nothing. Like, he's saying that to you. Like, that's what the humor. Like, he had a personality, character that he's like, it's interesting to watch, right? And then, you know, we're in a different space. It's so confused. I don't know what happens, because look, Richard Simmons, a publication promoted that he was transitioning. He's gonna be a transgender.
Okay.
A court in L.A. ruled that there's no defamation in them reporting that he was transitioning because there's nothing negative about transitioning. But that's like me saying that you're a man, and then people believing that you're a man, or that you cut it off. You cut it off. Like this is like, for me, it's like, I'm like, the court said what? We somewhere new.
The airwave terrorizer, the affiliate at 190 miles per hour.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive.
Like, I'm in prison right now, like, I'm looking at multiple years, blood, like, and I got my homeboys, like, telling me that, you know, that Snoop Dogg got a lot to say, but he can't really speak on my situation. Like, he beat his murder case. He wasn't looking at all the years I was looking at, but he beat his case. Like, blood, I'm trying to be out. I'm trying to be out so I can take care of my kids, blood. Like, I made a lot of mistakes. Like I'm not going to prison forever. Like, I got a lot of people looking up to me, blood. I got a daughter. I got music that's still hot. Like, I got to do what I got to do. So anybody that got a problem with me cooperating, they don't understand.
They don't understand
the way life works. Like, nigga, I'm not finna do all this time, blood. Like, I gotta be back on these streets. I appreciate him addressing the situation that he got with me, but I gotta do what I gotta do to take care of my family, blood.
Busters, man. The era I come from, you couldn't tell on a nigga. These niggas telling on niggas, straight busters. Yeah. I look like your auntie, but that nigga in there acting like your auntie, telling on niggas. Snitching, working with the government. After the government shut down, the nigga decides to work with the government. You get new gangbangers, man, I swear to God, man. I swear to God, this new gangbanging shit is robotic to me. Pope Creator. How much time y'all think Cuz gonna get for snitching?
Going down and down, down. What everybody keeps saying is
snitching.
It's talking about down near probation or something now.
You gonna get probation for